We are Haunted Devon, and welcome to Cold Harbour Mill.
Wasn't through to I'm going.
Well, no, and I think last time they said around 1670 I'm taking dinner in the next day.
Okay, so this is the combing shed. So the fleece, this isn't in use now, although this is original machinery. So the wool comes in here, the actual fleece comes in here to be combed out, to be made into yarn. So this is the combing shed. This is what they call the carding room. Okay, this machinery is not in use now at the moment, but this is something that they do hope to work on. In the war they used to produce puttees, and it's the only factory in England that produces puttees now, and there they are, and it's what the men would wrap around their ankles for support and warmth, and it's they're sold now for reenactment companies, so that's why they're still producing them. Anything else?
Reenactment films and stuff like
Yes,
that. Yeah.
yes.
So a lot of the stuff from War Horse would have.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the putties I expect would come from here.
Yeah.
They call it carding. It's where they take the fleece and they make it into what they call card top. It then goes on from here to be made into yarn. So they don't, as I said, this isn't in production now. So unfortunately, they're trying to find the funding to do it, and hopefully this, what we do, will help with this funding.
Yeah. So that's what we're all about, though, isn't it? Is trying to rescue.
We've got a water wheel, if you want to see it. I'll show you that later. That's the original pay office.
Right.
So the Fox brothers own this. They produced their own money, which that's how they paid their workers, with their own money, which could only be used in the Fox brothers shops. This used to be schoolroom. Bankers used to be here. Admin staff. The children only got a real basic education, nothing. You know, just to say they were getting an education. So yeah, this is where the children will be. It's now used for schools. Oh, boilers, thingies.
Right, briefly what we're doing when we're going on a walk round is we're checking for hazards. We're also taking base reads, so we're looking for anything that could create high readings of EMF, which could make people feel a bit paranoid, sick, headachy. And we're also taking temperature. Just in case during the investigation there's a temperature fluctuation, we have a record that we can go back and check it against to see if it's perhaps paranormal or if it's just...
Or if we can rule it out as being natural. Yeah.
Could be something natural, of open window, a draft, anything like that. Or even just the amount of team in a small area could raise the temperature.
Ben in the other room.
Okay. Also, as well, it gives a chance for our sensitive members of the group to have a feel of the building as well.
Yeah.
And they'll be noting stuff down in their notepads of what they've picked
We've
up.
already felt a few energy shifts, haven't we? And of course, it's also an opportunity to take a digital recording in case we pick up any EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, as we walk round.
Most of a bit of equipment in your hand.
We use this. This is the Mel meter, which takes temperature and also reads EMF, electromagnetic field.
It's very handy to take round for baselines because it's an all-in-one unit, so we're not juggling around clipboards and 3 or 4 pieces of equipment. It's so handy.
It is.
It's very handy.
And it's got a backlight, which is even better.
Especially when one forgets one's torch. Especially some of the metal works.
Yeah.
Hang on, if you just let that settle.
Yeah,
So no EMF output.
No, and the temperature's 16.8.9.
Which it has dropped slightly, but then again there was more team in here, so therefore it would be raised with body heat.
I'll tell you what, there's a bit of a drive around the old knees around here.
Yes. But then again you've got this.
That's why.
Yeah, you are going to have to be careful. I'd say with that door slamming, because it is a windy night. I think, to be honest with you, that's going to be ruled out through wind. As you can hear in the background, we actually have mill sounds, recording of the mill sounds, and these are actually from the machinery here at Cold Harbour, to see if we can try and facilitate any activity through recreation of events. So hopefully with that going on the ground floor, you never know.
If that's you, please move a little closer. Show us you're here. It's coming from the right hand side. It's the right hand side of his face.
Yeah.
It's like melted away. It's gone down his shoulders as well. And he's almost like lurching forward. But it's like repeatedly lurching forward.
Is he connected to the mill, or is it, do you think?
Is this someone who's here now, or just a feeling of an event? Well, you're not quite sure
I'm not
yet.
quite sure yet.
Not quite sure.
Because it's repeating, he's repeating the actions. So whether it's like a memory.
There is a gentleman here. That's me moving. And you'd like to come forward and tell us a little bit more about yourself? We'd love to hear your story. Let's say Mercury.
They're like steam burns.
Possibly work down the boiler room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some children over here, Kelly, behind the screen. I think that's what they're in and out the looms. I think this is what's causing the movement down there.
Yeah. If there's any children here, can you come forward? Come play a little game with us.
There's somebody outside.
Yeah, Rob's just gone. Outside in the hall? Or outside?
Yeah. It's like an extra set of footsteps.
Family's walking around.
No. Definitely an extra footsteps. Definitely.
Yeah.
There's nobody outside.
Nope.
Even Kelly, even you said Rob's outside, but he wasn't. He was there.
Oh, it's only because when you said extra footsteps, I thought he'd gone out there. But I thought I heard someone walk out there. Like walk out.
Yeah, there was nobody. That's what I was
Is
saying.
that what you heard?
Yeah, extra foot. There was an extra set of footsteps.
Yeah,
when Abby
I
was walking, you were walking, and I said, "Has anybody gone outside?" And Rob was stood to the right hand side.
Yeah, I
you said,
heard
"Oh no,
somebody
Rob,
walk out.
Rob's
'cause
in.
I
Rob's in
thought
here.
It was Rob that walked out. And I was like, oh, no, he
Come
didn't.
back in."
Don't be scared, or maybe you just find this boring.
If there are any children here, or any other spirits, by the hand looms, there is a little circle on the floor. If you go up to it, it's not there to harm you, but if you go up to it, it will make funny noises and make lights go off. You can use this as a way of communicating with us. Here we have the REM pod with ambient temperature detector as well. It generates its own EMF field, so if anybody goes near it, if I can turn it on, it will set off the alarms for proximity. We did have it going off upstairs briefly. And as you can see, if you're holding it, it just goes mental. So we're going to pop this down over here while we're up this end of the mill, just to see if there's anything interacting with it down there, or wanting to come forward and interact with our equipment to communicate with us. And we'll also be able to see if there's any temperature fluctuations between this side of the mill and that side as well.
Excellent.
I'm also going to set up this laser grid pen as well, because it is a vast area to cover. This will help us pinpoint depth of field. It'll also help us as well if we have any shadow movement or anything like that crossing the lasers. We'll be able to see it from the other end of the room, as it is such a vast area.
Are there any spirits here with us that can hear my voice? Be still. Be still.
Everyone try and stand perfectly still. Carry on with what
Very.
you're doing, but try and stay as still as you possibly can.
Are there any spirits in here that are having a joke around with me when they say there are no spirits? So, be still. Are there any spirits here in this room with me? Different question. Is there a male spirit here in this room with me? Is there a male spirit here in this room with me? Hello, sir. Be still. Be still. Sarah, come with respect to find out about who you are. Are you alone in this room? Here. Are you alone in this room? Are you the only spirit here?
Come on, come forward. These aren't
No.
empty. It's all given to you absolutely willingly. We just ask you to use it respectfully.
Be still. Okay. Sir, did you work in this room? Are you connected to this room, to this part of the mill? No. Trouble. Okay, be quiet. Be still. Did you travel to come and be in this room, sir? No. Be still. Did you live in this room? Did you live in this mill, sir? Okay, be still. Sir, can you see any other spirits here? Can you see other spirits here? Amount. Is there a big amount of them, sir? Are there lots of spirits here? Okay, be still.
Right.
Here we have the parabolic microphone. It just enables us, as this is a vast area, to pick up on noises and that you wouldn't normally hear in such a big area.
You can also isolate the sound a little bit. You can kind of point towards where you want to listen to. So rather, if I want to listen to something in front of me, I can't overly hear stuff behind me, although it will pick it up. But I can generally, we want to listen outside this door. So this will kind of isolate the sound a little bit more to where we want to listen to.
More directional. Now, if I knock, can you make a sound back for me, please? A moan.
I think I've got one little tap, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I can hear Sally.
She might be in the boiler room. That would be directly below us, I should imagine, wouldn't it? Oh, that's where she is.
Yeah, look, there's a massive breeze coming through now, so if that goes off, I could just feel the breeze has picked up, so obviously the wind direction outside's changed. So the likelihood is that blue light will go off in a minute. Okay, there is anybody here? We've had a couple inklings that you may be here. Please come forward, come speak to us. We are here out of complete and utter respect for you. Nothing we do will harm you. We're here with the genuine interest of who you are, the history of this building, and why you're still in fact here. Maybe it was a love for your place of work. Maybe the family that you created while working here. So please come forward, tell us your story. Obviously you can talk to us in a number of ways. We can try and hear your voice. You can tap on things. Obviously there's a funny little circle box there. You could step forward towards that and set the lights off and we can ask you questions.
It's me walking around, Kelly.
And obviously we've got the lovely ladies and gents at the other end of the room. I believe she's using the crystal. So there are many, many ways we can talk to you. I understand it will use a lot of your energy, but I'm sure there's plenty of energy around, and we will give our energy willingly and respectfully. We just ask you to use it respectfully in return. So if there's anybody here, any men, any women,
Pain in my arm.
or any children, please come forward. If that's you giving Abby a pain in the arm, I do appreciate that. Please, maybe you can tell her why. Maybe you can elaborate on why she has a pain in her arm.
Feels like an injury.
Possibly something from the machines. I should imagine there's been plenty of injuries from the machines. From small scrapes to obviously things that are a lot worse.
So I tried to reach in to free something up and the machinery's gone off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cut into this part of the arm.
So if there's anybody in this room,
I don't know if it's more to do with the artefacts that are in here than...
yeah, possibly something more connected to the artefacts.
Yeah. Because when we were on the walk round, I did feel something in that area down there. I couldn't pinpoint what it was, but there was a definite energy shift.
So if there's anybody in here, especially the lady or gent that gave Abby the feeling of an injured arm, maybe you could tell us a little bit more about that.
Which is past, by the way, now that feeling's gone. Spirit light's just gone.
I was like, oh, it's just gone down again. Yeah, please come forward. Anybody who's here, we're quite happy to talk to anybody. I'm sure somebody's here who wants to talk to us. I know we're a little bit crazy, random people are here in the middle of the night.
Car lights, no torchlight.
But I know you've had a couple of groups here, and I know Barbara has been around talking to you as well. So please come forward, come talk to us. Oh, by the way, my name's Kelly.
I'm Abby. And this is Rob.
So maybe you could tell us your name.
Someone just flicked your headphones.
Hmm?
Sounds like someone just flicked your headphones.
No, it's me.
Actually,
Did you work here?
Guys, is that you, the band? Surely she's got a lot of wood
Yeah.
and a lot of
Contracting.
cooling, yeah. Again, I can hear dragging upstairs again. You hear that?
No. Right, so for the Tascam, we're now in the combining shed. And the time is 10:10. We've got that's going to go, I'm going to turn the temperature off on this. It's like, as I said earlier, the temperature is just going to cause it to go off and because it's a constant breeze.
16.1 Celsius.
16.1 Celsius.
0.0 milligrams. 16.0 as I'm getting closer, the temperature is dropping close to the door. So
Yeah, I've just turned
there is
the
a
temperature bit
significant-
off that because obviously it's going to constantly change with the draft.
the draft.
So any initial feelings in this room? If there's anybody here with us, please come forward. Show us you're here.
It's bloody cold.
Tell us your name.
Did you work here separating the fleece,
And combing,
washing?
or preparing ready to move upstairs to the next level.
That's walking above us again.
There's nothing there though.
I can hear walking.
Don't get that off, though.
No, but look at this slab ceiling. There's no building in front of us. There might be people walking across the bridge.
Yeah, because there's lots going in there, something.
Yeah. Footsteps seem to be the theme of the evening. If that's you walking around, please come forward. Come into the room with us. Please don't be afraid of us. We just want to get to know you. Anyone getting any feelings? I think it feels quite calm down here.
I think it is as well.
If there is anybody here, please come with us. Tangled. Would you like to come and talk to us? Tell us who you are. It's even here, it feels, I don't know. It's just that constant buzzing as well, isn't it? If there is anybody here, if you'd like to come forward, tell us who you are. Maybe someone who's come round with a click of the nail, but I think that's non-wielding norm. There is someone here, maybe you could knock on Something wooden. So maybe you could copy me. So blue lights going on that. It's me. I don't feel a draft.
I was just about to say,
Is there a draft?
I don't know, but none of those there are moving, apart from that striping on the eye. Just the tail ends of them are moving. Nothing else is, just that one. See it?
That one might be though, because none of them have got other tail ends. It might just be purely people walking past. So I'll walk past it.
So I stood here, I'm not getting
Because even our own energy is going to
Yeah.
create.
movement.
Yeah. Because they're only strands. It's not actually.
No, not that one.
Oh, not that one.
No, that one, right where you are now, just,
Oh, this one.
it was moving, the bottom ends were moving.
It's all moving.
Yeah, but none of the others are moving. And I stood there, I thought perhaps it was me, but it's moving on its own. None of the others are moving. It's just that one there.
If I walk past it, it's probably gonna.
That's what I thought, maybe it was me in the ground, but
Yeah, it is. Look, it's going more now. I've walked past it. Well, that's the proximity alarm. Are we ignoring you? I'm so sorry. If that's you, I appreciate that. And could you just stop for me a second? And stop, please. Thank you very much. So, if there is someone there, just to confirm for me, could you set the lights off again for me, please? If there is someone there. Again, this isn't to make you perform. This is just to show it wasn't kind of a one-off or a bug. Not that a bug would really set it off, but that's a car outside with the Tascam. So there is someone there. If you could just set those lights off for me again, please. That would be wonderful. I'm going to turn that blue light off. I'm convinced there must be some form of breeze somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Right, I've turned that annoying sound off now so you don't have to deal with that. So if you're here, if you could set off those lights, I'll show you again. So obviously, the closer you get, the more lights go off. You do have to get quite close to it, unfortunately, but it will not hurt you. There's nothing in there that will hurt you. It's purely a battery and some lights and a little antenna. So if you'd like to come forward, come speak to us. Tell us who you are.
Yeah. What we're doing here is we've got a collection. We've got a collection of crystals. Yeah. Got a collection of crystals here, and I am going to they correlate with the energy centres in your body, which more commonly known as chakras. I'm going to place these on Kelly while she's lying on the floor, because I just love to make her get her up after she's been to the gym. And we're going to see if it's actually going to help open her up a bit more and become more sensitive, and see if she can actually pick up on any of the spirits that are here. Right. I'm going to pop these on you.
So.
Yeah. Right, this one's going to be a bit goody. So I'm just going to open your legs for me. Right. Just need to place that one on the base there. Good job you me para wife, isn't it? It's your heart. down here, Kate.
I don't know, but you could probably correlate anything you do with Barbara.
Yeah. Sorry, Kelly. I'll leave you to relax. And I'll come back and get you in 5 minutes, okay?
Might be asleep.
I'll nudge you. You comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
They're not too cold?
No, they're fine.
Okay. So I'm just going to leave Kelly there just to get into a meditative state or alpha brainwave state. Just open herself up to the energies of this place and see if she's able to pick anything up. Kelly is she's starting to develop her sensitivities, but opening up is something that you struggle with. So hopefully this will help her facilitate that. There are some of the what's it people milling about. Which window? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no one out there in the window.
There's nobody out.
And there's no one out there at the minute. No. There's not. So you saw a shadow.
It's like a shadow like that, and my ear's still really cold.
Still really cold.
Yeah. This one is warm. You feel that one, but you feel the other one.
Yeah, it's a bit colder, yeah. You
Yeah.
can feel the difference.
Yeah.
Difference. We'll get the thermal imager on
Yeah.
that.
Let's see. Yeah.
Seeing
Perhaps
you
it's not
regularly.
just
Yeah.
skin, but there's something.
But it was
It definitely was
holding
not.
his arm like that.
Yeah, it's really like
What, as if like holding up
yeah
something.
Something, yeah. It's like holding up something to, like he was carrying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see anything that's going to cause a shadow
No.
like that.
I can't, but something was because I saw.
Well, no, because it wouldn't even correspond
No.
to that car, would it? 'Cause it'd be the
No,
wrong height.
it wouldn't. That's what I thought. I thought perhaps it's the shadow to the car, but it's not. It's there now. It's not gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
But it's definitely holding on to something.
Like
yeah,
a lantern.
carrying,
Carrying something like.
carrying something.
I'll bring that up with Barbara. She might be able to tell us more about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Nothing.
You're nice and relaxed.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okie dokie. So we've got this glass here. We are going to put our fingers on it and we're going to try and sort of create a field of energy which the spirits can try and use to move the glass to enable us to ask some questions, and they can move the glass in any way, but usually a circle we try and persuade them to do, but we can get yes no answers, reactions out of things. So it's just another form of communication that the spirits can use.
Is that me or did it just
It
move?
might have been me moving.
Okay.
So we want fingers on the glass, contact at all times. If you fingers get a bit tired, try and put your new finger on before you take the old finger off. It just keeps the circle of energy going as well.
to the gentleman that's been talking to us tonight. You wanted to show us who you are. Crystal, show me a yes answer. I need it stronger than that. Bring the light down. Ooh, looks weird in the red.
It does.
I'm going to need it stronger than that. Show me a yes answer. This one's charged up because this is the one that was. This is the one we've been chatting to him on. So it's not about you. It's just how charged up things are. Show me a yes answer. There you are. Thank you. Be still. Be still. Sir, the quicker the crystal goes still, the more questions we can ask you. Be still. Show me a no answer. He already kind of knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Show me a no. Jeez, I've done this many times now. Okay, be still. Be still. Ease off, sir. Okay. Are there any spirits here in this room with us that would like to communicate? Any spirits in this room that can hear my voice and would like to communicate with us? We welcome you. We welcome you whether you're a spirit that we've communicated with tonight already or whether you're a new spirit coming to communicate with us. We come with respect. Be still. This is going to be the key question now. Be still. Is there a spirit in this room that can hear my voice, or in the room next door that can hear my voice, who we haven't communicated with yet tonight? No.
He's not letting it, is he? Not letting anyone else.
Is there a spirit here communicating with us who we have spoken to tonight? We've spoken to you tonight already.
Was it him who hurting my ear?
Be still. So is it you affecting Vicky's ear? Is it you making your presence known whilst we're trying to communicate with others? Is that you? Okay. He's just not going to let anyone else through.
Do you think that's what he was like before?
Definitely.
Have absolute control, and he's keeping that control.
But he was the
Be
younger
still.
brother as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, be still. Be still.
Which is...
Be
Taking the
still.
pain off my ear.
Pardon?
My ear is sore now, but he's taking it away.
Has he?
But it is sore.
So is it you that's affecting Vicky's ear? Is that you? Yes. Sir, is it your nephew that's affecting Vicky's ear? Is it your nephew? No.
No.
Is your nephew here with us? Is your nephew here with you in spirit? No. Be still, be still, be still, be still.
What was that? It went out.
Oh, it's outside, security lights. Sir, will you let any spirits come and communicate with us? Please let another spirit come and communicate with us before we go. Thank you. Is that a yes? Right. Just as we're about to go, he gives permission. Be still.
Tricked us with that earlier, didn't he?
Be still. Are there any children spirits in this room with us that would like to come forward and communicate? Any children? Sir, is that you tricking us? Are you tricking us? You're not really going to come and let any of those children speak with us, are you? That's you, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Be still. Be still. Be still. Are there any female spirits? Are there any lady spirits here with us who'd like to come and communicate?
What about the nurse that you were about earlier?
Is there a nurse who'd like to come forward? No. Sarah, is that you? Are you tricking us? Is that you? Again. Is that you tricking us again? Such a shame.
I don't know, I think Charles Wright's moved on a bit towards the 1930s and 40s compared to Victorian child labour. And
Yeah.
I don't think they would have had children really working here then. So
No,
they
maybe
moved
not
about
when this was built,
schools,
yeah.
They might have had a couple.
That music you can hear is
That could do with being turned down because if we can hear it in here, then I'm sure the neighbours can hear it.
yeah, I'll go and turn it down. Maybe try singing Pack Up Your Troubles.
Words.
Pardon?
What do you mean, what's the words? You've got to know the words to pack up your troubles. No? I forget, you didn't listen in school.
No, it's silly.
Nobody knows that.
I do.
Pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
That's it.
Does somebody want to come and sit here on this bit of bench where I am?
It never was worthwhile, so pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Funny enough, he was playing that on the MP3 player when yes.
Any more?
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
That's quite funny how we both started singing that at the same time.
Whereas they overlap each other as a song, really.
They do.
Because you do them as rounds at school, don't you? I'm pretty sure we didn't say Lucifer light your fag. Pretty sure we didn't say that in school then.
I don't know any other ones. Must be loads of them. Yeah.
Are there any spirits here? Are there any male spirits who'd like to come forward and talk to us? We don't mean you any harm, we're just interested in the way you lived and what you did here.
There was hours on it. Like going left and right. There's never been on it before.
I want to speak to the man who maintained and looked after this impressive piece of machinery.
Yeah,
Marvel of engineering, Victorian
Yeah.
engineering by the look of it.
fantastic.
Mm.
Is the man who looks after this machinery, is he here now? Can you move the glass for us? Can you move the glass? show that you're here.
Is it rocking?
Nothing.
Can you just use our energy and move the glass, please?
I'm just going to push it, guys, just let them know that they can do it. You move it any way you want, this way, that way. Very, very easy. Use our energy. Use the energy in the room. Come forward, let us know that you're here. We come with the greatest respect. We also respect your feelings at this time. We'd just like to know that you are here and offer any help if we can.
So it's trying to move.
Who's trying?
It's trying.
You almost like feel a pull, can't you?
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it
Yeah.
pull.
So we're all feeling it like pull.
It's pulling to the centre.
Hopefully it's just energy building.
You're doing so well. Can you try a bit more?
Come let us know what your job was, how you maintained this impressive engineering marvel. Or if there's any other spirits from this land that wish to come forward and make themselves known. We do so respectfully.
Moment.
Sounds like someone in there, just watching, isn't it?
It's what I felt all night.
It is very much hold back, isn't it?
Taking my finger off.
You drop them on legs.
Yeah.
Just the three of us. Oh, right. No.
There's something there, it's trying to, but it's just not.
Because the last thing you want to do is move, because otherwise you'll get false reading. Sarah, I got a yes tonight. Which is the boss? Junior. And then Lisa. Okay. He said he was the younger brother.
Is that the younger Mr. Fox?
Were you married? Or you were a spinster? Can you try and bring the glass back into the middle of the table, please? Oh, please. I can't reach. Stretching Kate's arm. You've got short arms. Oh, well done. Oh, please, a little bit more. Can I ask, do you know one of us? To the torch, yes. To the chair, no.
Is it somebody in the other room? You know.
Are you drawn to me? Is it because of the little girl that I tried to protect? Can you make that a bit stronger, please? Thank you. She left her teddy behind. So that was her teddy bear. It's still there. Hmm? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Do you yourself want to move on? Are you happy where you are at the moment? Are you protecting the children in your care? Are there many children? Knew there was. When I sensed more children in there, there are a lot more children in there that need help. Is that man still there, causing trouble? Bring the glass back to the middle, please. Would you like us to come and help you? Try and pass these children over.
I'm going to call upon anyone here, any children, who wishes to move on into the light to be with their family and their loved ones, to please come forward. In fact, I tell you what, raise your hands up. Come into the circle and move into the light. Come forward, my loves. Come forward and move into the light of love and peace and happiness, where you can be with your loved ones, your mothers, fathers, aunts and uncles. All your family is standing there waiting for you with open arms. Come forward into this light. There is no fear, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's a light that will take you to happiness and love, to be reunited with those you love and miss, those who wait for you. Come forward and move into the circle, into the light. If there's any adults here, if there's a kindly woman who would like to help the children, if there is anyone else on the other side who would like to help, please come forward and help move these souls into the light to find everlasting peace and eternal love. You have the free will that if you wish to come back and visit, you may do so, but you will no longer be bound or tied to this place. You will have the free will to come and go as you please. I shall leave this light, this beam of light, here till sunrise. For those who wish to move on and move forward can do so. Did you see anyone moving on?
I felt it was a struggle. There was a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I felt she was there.
It's like she trusts this woman, but then she doesn't want to go on alone. But the woman wants to stay behind with the other kids.
Because the other children don't want to move on.
Madam, if you take the child to the light, you can still come back. You can walk her up to the light and just gently reassure her to move on, to move forward. Call for her loved ones to come forward, to come and greet her. And then you may return to look after the other children.